on the issue of Nigeria today and on the issue of the South-South and the South-East people, which were the old Eastern region people, that we have been balkanized by the creation of states. And the people that balkanized us did it on purpose, unknown to us. We meant well, because some of our fathers were part of those processes, but they were not sincerely aware. We have dealt with Nigeria with a very open and clean heart. And Nigeria, now when we say Nigeria, we're referring to the North and the South. When we say Nigeria, we're referring to Christians and Muslims. We're referring to people of over 350 ethnic groups, we are told, that have different culture, speak different languages, and eat different types of food. I don't like tuwo, I will never eat tuwo. I've never been to the North, I have no desire to go to the North. I've never lived outside of Rivers State, I will never live outside of Rivers State. No matter where I go in this world, I cannot wait to get back to Rivers State, to get back to Port Harcourt. That's me. The Greeks is in me, and I am in the Greeks. You cannot take me out of the Greeks, you cannot take the Greeks out of me. I was born in England, but at 4, my father brought me back. People have destinies. Everybody has a destiny. This is my destiny. What I'm doing here today is my destiny. It's my destiny that my grandmother should be an Arochukwu woman of the Okereke family that migrated to Modo in Ikwere land. And after the war, they were not allowed back to the place where my grandmother's grandfather was buried. So that's how colorful our history is. And for anybody in Nigeria to say to anybody else that you should not think of your ethnicity, I totally disagree. I am a very proud Ijo woman. My father is Ijo, my mother is British, my grandmother is an Arochukwu woman. I am very proud of that heritage. I speak Igbo very fluently. I write and read Igbo, and I read Igbo Bible. This is who I am, this is my essence. There is hardly anybody seated here that cannot boast of what I am standing here to boast of. That is the people that we are. Now, the problem I see that we have as a people, the South-South and the South-East, we have issues, we shouldn't deny them. Those issues were issues that were thrown in between us by people who wanted to manipulate us, and they were able to manipulate us. I saw what happened during the Biafran War. I was in Holy Rosary Girls Secondary School in Port Harcourt. I was about 13 years old. And I saw the pogrom that happened to the Igbos. And I was offended by it. My activism and my repulsion to injustice actually was born at that time, because I saw the dead bodies as a secondary school girl that were brought in by the trains that ended up in Port Harcourt. I saw them with my 2 eyes. The living ones were housed in Holy Rosary Secondary School when the hospital was full in Port Harcourt. I'm talking about what I experienced. Now, the experiences of some people in Rivers State today of the war is not a lie if it's not the same experience of somebody in Enugu today. They were all different experiences at different times, and therefore we should accept those experiences and move on, because any other thing will hold us and keep us down, and that's what the enemy wants. And who is the enemy? The enemy are the people who are not telling the truth. Now, I have a map here. This is something I produced at the national conference. There is a lot of misinformation that we accept as a people. I think we should resist misinformation when it comes to our existence. There is nothing like being unpatriotic to Nigeria. If you are an Igbo man and you are not patriotic to Igbo nation, you cannot be patriotic to Nigeria. Nigeria before you're patriotic to Ishekiri nation or Urobo nation. You must first of all be patriotic to Ishekiri nation, Ijo nation, before you can be patriotic to Nigeria. That way, we can have a strong Nigeria. Now, the problem we have is our own problem. The electorate is at fault. We, the people, are at fault. It's accepted that people who are not as educated as people that are seated here are the people that are governing us. I ask myself, how does that come about? It is our fault. You can only die once. My people say, Igbo Sofi, Benin Sofi. Whether you die face up or face down, you're dead. But now, we are at the point in the South-South and the South-East where we are looking for solutions. In looking for these solutions, we cannot be politically correct. If we go for political correctness, we cannot save ourselves.